only live stream, so you can only see this if you're a Patreon member right now. So what we've got for you is a Saturday Showdown special of Bowman Draft Super. So a lot of alliteration there. I had to make sure I got them all right. So we've got 3 boxes here. These are 3 boxes of Super. If you guys want to do more, I've got a whole case of this that we could do. It's going to be Saturday Showdown style, where the lowest numbered card gets all of the cards in each box. Mark, how's it going? Really appreciate you being here. Let's see if we have. Yeah, we got Mark in box number 1, so he's going to be coming up. He's got pack number 4. The spots were, I guess, randomized just by how the payments came in. So, however you paid, the earlier you paid, the earlier you are in this showdown. So, our first payment that came in was Mr. Jim P. So, let's get right to this. I'll put these other boxes off to the back, and this is going to be what we're working with first. Now, you can see there's 5 Chrome prospect cards in this box. It's a huge super box. It's called Bowman Super for a reason. There's 120 cards per pack in this. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, yes, there's only 5 packs per box in here. So I've never opened a pack of these before. I've never opened a box of these before. It's going to be pretty interesting. We'll check this out right now. Amos is in the house. Ryan, welcome. We got a nice little crowd here tonight. It's pretty nice. I'll be able to see everybody's comments. Usually in the live stream, the comments kind of scroll by like this, and I can only see 2 or 3 at a time. So I do miss a lot of comments during the regular live streams, but I shouldn't miss any tonight. Michael J is in the house, and Mark says the auto is in the bottom of the pack, or is in the bottom pack. All right, so let's take a look at what we've got. So Bowman Super. You can see this is one giant, it looks like a rack pack here. This is, I guess I have to, determine the order we're going to do these. We're going to go 1, 2 from left to right. So, all right, so Jim, you're going to go first. We've got the first pack out. Let's take that first pack. All right, so reminds me of the old rack pack style. So this is what we're looking at. 1 Chrome prospect. Mark says it's in the bottom pack, so that's going to be this one. We're doing the entire jumbo rack pack here. So Jim, best of luck to you. There's 120 cards in this pack. 33 of them are going to be Chrome cards. 8 of them are going to be refractors. There's also going to be 1 autograph card. So we'll do the top pack first, since Mark told us that the auto is at the bottom. Let's see what we can find. Now, you got to find the lowest numbered card to get all the cards from this box. You've got a 1 in 5 chance here, Jim. Let's see what we can find. First, we have our paper, our Bowman paper. We're going to keep an eye out for, of course, the top ones, which would be Spencer Torkelson. Trevor's baseball cards is how many boxes are we doing? I could do a grand total of 6 boxes tonight. We've got 3 that are up for the Saturday Showdown so far. If anybody wants to purchase additional spots, you can just send the payment during this live stream, and we will just continue to just add people in as they come in. Now, if we get to like a box that's partially full, let's say we only have 2 packs sold, then you have a 50-50 shot. We'll just do it between the 2 people or 3 people that are in. There's Shane McClanahan out of 150, and that is a good one right there, a Heston Kjerstad. So, by the way, we got to put this down because I don't think it's going to win the box, but the 131 is right now our leader card. We go by that first number. These ones, by the way, the refractors are not numbered. As you can see, there's going to be, I guess, 4 in each one of these jumbo packs. We'll still go ahead and sleeve them all up for you. I've been sleeving all of those Chrome refractors. These are your base refractors. We're looking for some color. 131 so far has Jim in the lead and in control of everything in the box, but I do believe we might find some that are out of 50, which would automatically knock him out. So no other numbered cards in this top pack. We've got some paper to finish things off, and unfortunately, no Spencer Torkelson. So these packs are pretty expensive. The buy-in for this is $119 per pack, and that's because boxes of these are about $550 before tax. Pretty darn expensive. All right, here we go. Next portion of Jim's cards. It's the bottom pack. That will have the autograph in there, so hopefully for you, your autograph has a number on it. Gives you an extra shot at taking home all of the cards. Let's see. I do see some color there. I see some purple, so you'll have another shot to lower your standing. Let's go through our paper first and look for Torkelson. Josh Young is in there. I'm also sleeving all Heston Kjerstad cards. We got our refractors. There's 4 of them. None of them are numbered. And here's our chrome. Mark says there should be a color followed by an auto in this pack. Okay, so let's see. Mark, I take it you've opened some Super before. Here's our color. It's coming up. I can see it right now. It's the purple. It is going to be, 64. So, Jim, you've just improved your standing. 64 out of 250. That is going to take the lead. And the next card is going to be an autograph. And, Mark, you are correct. And look at this. Good news for Jim. It's out of 499, which usually is terrible, but that's card number 9. Number 9 out of 499. So the Bryce Elder is going to be a tough one to beat. Jim, you are firmly in control. I would say that's going to be tough to beat, but, you know, we've seen crazier things happen before on Saturday Showdown, so you're in good shape right now, starting off box number 1. So all these other cards are going to go into the pot, so to speak. They're currently, you're in possession of them. I'm just going to put them down into the 5,000 count box. All right, so next up, we have Trevor in spot number 2. So you're just going to get the next pack out. So here it is. Pack number 2, I just went to the right. I know it's kind of tough to see, but I didn't want to run over Bryce Elder with the box there. So here we go. We'll start off at the top. The top is a little less action in the top pack. I see a mess of things here. What's up, man? The moderating duties will be very, very light tonight, I think, for you. Only 19 people here. This is nice. Very, very nice. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out on this Saturday Showdown exclusive here on Patreon. All right, so, Trevor, I'm going to go ahead and put Jim in the, I usually have like a leader spot up here, which I'm just going to move that box back. Jim's going to be in the leader spot, and Trevor is going to be coming up next. All right, so you have a Brennan Davis, Trevor, and unfortunately that's 47 of 250. That's not going to beat the 9. 9's going to be very tough to beat. I almost just tossed that Austin Hendrick in the sleeve pile, but I'm tossing all of those cards in the sleeve pile. I guess I'll put Dominguez Chrome in the sleeve pile as well. I just ordered, I think, 15,000 more penny sleeves because I'm getting dangerously low. I've been sleeving all of these Bowman draft cards from that large-scale break we did the other day. Almost done. I've got about 2,000 left to go, but pretty much wiped out my entire supply of penny sleeves. And also team bags. I think I ordered, I forget how many team bags, maybe like 1,000 more team bags. All right, so, Trevor, you've got the bottom pack. This is going to be your shot right here, autograph. You never know, you might find a red out of 5. Or if you can find like an orange out of 25 or a gold out of 50, you have a pretty good shot. Let's see what we can do for you, Trevor. Jim's in control of this box. So it's by the box. And Trevor, if you'd like to do another try, you can get into the 3rd box later if you want to. Otherwise, you can still hang out and see what we can pull. All right, so here we go, refractor time. We've got a Trevor Larnach, Liam Norris, Jason Dominguez refractor, and C.J. Abrams. Those will all get sleeved up for whoever ends up winning all these. Spencer Torkelson, franchise futures. I'm not sure what that's worth, but we'll still sleeve it up. Here's all of your Chrome cards, a whole bunch of Chrome cards in each and every one of these. And here we go. It's going to be a blue. And Trevor, the moment of truth for you. A message thing says, I think you should consider contacting some art or document restorers to see what magic they can work with your 72 box. For a few hundred, you might be able to salvage some. That's true, but then all the cards will, I guess if they got great, it would not come up authentic, unfortunately. Look at that. Spencer Strider out of 44. Great number, but that 9 is holding tough, and the autograph is going to be a Kyle Nicholas, which is not numbered, unfortunately. So, Trevor, I think that's going to be the end for your spot because all the numbered stuff is going to be within the Chrome cards in the middle of the pack. Here's some paper. No Torkelsons yet tonight. What's up with that? So, Trevor, you've been eliminated from the first box. Thank you very much. Jim, you are surviving for now. Let's see who's your next opponent. Let's go ahead and get this centered up. Jason says, thanks for all you do for the baseball card community. I opened my box of repacked wax that came to my door today. Jason, that's pretty cool. How did you do? hopefully you got some good stuff in there. A couple decent Hall of Famers, maybe. Mark says, I don't think there's any orange out of 25 in Super Jumbo. That's not good. I know Robert doesn't want to hear that, but we'll see what we can do for you. Jim, looking pretty good right now. I don't know what I'm going to do with that box, a mess of things. It's I'm probably going to end up just opening them up and maybe trying to auction some of it off. Maybe we could just do auctions of some of the cards in my own collection, trying to recoup some of the money on that $5,000 loss, I guess. So here we go, Robert. You're up. We'll do your paper cards first. None of them are numbered, so they're just all going right into the pile there. And here we go. It's a Hunter Barnhart. That's out of $4.99, $3.70 though. Trevor says, when will I do the Top Stadium Club Chrome cases? Good question. We're going to do them on Wednesday. So Wednesday, I've got 2 cases to do. I know the first case was totally sold out. That one was by the box. The second case is by the team. I think there's a few straggler teams that haven't been picked up yet, but that's okay. If no one takes them out, I'll take those on and hopefully maybe hit a super fractor or something with whatever teams were left. There's a nice... who's this guy? Jordan Balazovic, not number, but there's people said to watch out for those. There's roughly 1 per jumbo box. I don't know what the rate is for the super jumbos, but we'll put it in the sleeve pile nonetheless. Robert, you're into your bonus round, I guess, so to speak. It's the second pack. This is where the good stuff is going to be. I like these supers. They're fun to open because there's so many cards in one pack. That's the thing, says, back to work, guys. Have fun. Thank you very much for stopping in. I guess this is the first, Patreon-only live stream I've done. I think it stays up afterwards. You'll be able to watch this later on if you wanted to check back in. There's a Spencer Torkelson. We'll get that one top-loaded up. I've been top-loading all of his cards that we've been pulling from the breaks. Here's your refractors, and here comes the Chrome. Every time I see that little line of red, I think, oh, we got an out of 5, but unfortunately it's just the Angels team color. Here's the Chrome cards, and it's time. The moment of truth for you, Robert. You've got a green. It's an out of 99, 88 out of 99. Owen Cassie, and what is, no, that's it. I was going to say, what the heck, where's the auto? But the auto's looking right in front of me. I was expecting to find a colored card and then that one, but it's just the Owen Cassie. So, Trevor, unfortunately, that's the end of the road in the first box for you. Thank you very much. There's Heston Kirsta. We'll put that one in. Jim, you are in control of everything still. Amos says, do you know when you will do the breaks for those Super Jumbo packs? Yeah, I think we're going to do, because the Super Jumbo wasn't really, it's not a huge break. It's kind of a smaller break. I think we'll just do that on Wednesday with the Top Stadium Club Chrome. Just do it all at once. I think maybe that would be, I guess, okay. Unless you guys wanted me to separate them. I feel like the Super Jumbo break that we have, let me see what we've got going right now. If I scroll back up, right now we have a grand total of 4 boxes sold out in the Super Jumbo. I guess that would be about an hour maybe. So I was thinking that we would just do it all on Wednesday. I checked the new release schedule and there's nothing coming out on Wednesday. Nothing coming out, I think, until December 23rd. Maybe, what is it, Bowman's Best or something like that? I'll have to find it. Here's Mark, says, I'll need the red here, please. Let's see what we can do. This is pack number 4 of the box. The red would do the job. If we see something red, we know that you just knocked Jim out. There's literally no way that he could beat something out of 5. So looking at it, you got a purple. Let's see what the number is going to be on there. Jim's starting off good with that 9 out of 499, so pretty lucky right there. Let's see what we've got. It's going to be a J-Rod, Julio Rodriguez. The number is 131, though, out of 250. And then we have our refractors, a nice Heston Kjerstad. I'll likely top-load that one up for Jim or Mark or Alex. Oh, look at this! Look at this! It's the death card of 1 of 1. Printing plate, that's going to pretty much seal the deal for Mark. It is a Petey Halpin 1 of 1. There's your number, 1 of 1. Jim, I thought you had it, man. But the 1 of 1 comes up. Charles A says, Yahtzee, that's going to do it. The Bryce Elder goes in the Mark stack. And I mean, we'll still look and see if we can find another one of one. If we do have another one of one, we'll have another showdown. I guess I got an extra pack or two of just this and that we could open up and just throw them in. I got some Bowman drafts here. I've got some, what else do I have laying nearby? Maybe Chronicles or Chrome or Allen. Not Allen Ginter would be terrible. They're never numbered. But look at that. A printing plate. How about that one? Mark says we can arm wrestle if there's another one of one. A cyan printing plate right there. Mark, you, I think, have about a 99.9% chance of taking everything home. Let's go ahead and sleeve up that curse dad. In this box. Luckily, it's by the box. So otherwise, everybody else in this break, in this Saturday Showdown, will just be like, well, we might as well pack it up. We're done. But we're doing it by the box. Mark, congratulations. Now, here comes the interesting part. His second stack. I almost forgot. I was almost ready to say, all right, well, let's go into Alex's cards. But Mark has the bottom half here. Let's see what we've got in that bottom half. A one of one already. Got to check out who else you're getting in here. A lot of cards here, Mark. Here's your refractors. There's your guy right there. Petey Halpin did it for you. He asked for a red, and instead he gets a printing plate. That's pretty lucky. All right, the autograph is going to be after the speckle. The speckle is a nice Frankie Alvarez. It's not numbered. They're nice-looking cards. And the auto is a Freddie Zamora. It's out of $4.99. $1.99, nowhere close to one. Here's the base paper. See if we can find another Torkelson. Nope. All right, Mark, you're looking pretty good right now. Alex is going to try to knock you off. The only way he could possibly do it is by hitting a one of one himself and forcing overtime. So here's what we've got. If you're wondering what the end of the box looks like, because I personally was wondering what the heck did the rest of the packs look like, because there's no way that 5 packs would fit symmetrically in this box. They've got a big old piece of styrofoam, actually multiple pieces of styrofoam in there to keep this pack, I guess, from moving around. So Alex, you're up right now. Got to find a one of one. Let's see what we can do for you. All right, here we go. Final pack. We're moving on to the next box. If anybody else would like to get into a future box coming up here towards the end of the live stream, we do have spots left in box 3, and I have a whole case of these that I'm willing to do for the showdown tonight. Look at this, 2 Shane Baz cards. That's kind of weird. So we can keep on going as long as you guys want to go in this showdown here tonight. And here we go. Alex, one of one's got to find a superfractor. Petey Halpin's just like the card of this box. That's a 332 out of 499. Here's the refractors. Those will go into the sleeve pile. And I don't think I see any other color in here. How many spots you need for box 3? Well, Trevor, right now there's 2 sold in box 3, but even if there's just 2, even if there's just 1, we could still run it, and then whoever pack we open, we could do all the cards. So right now there's 2 in, so we'll run it no matter if it's filled or not. And here's the paper. All right, Alex, let's go. Let's see what you got in the bottom pack here. He needs to find a superfractor. Amos says, go for the 0 out of 1. Wouldn't that be something if there's like a printer error and it said like, it's supposed to be like a 10 out of 10, and for whatever reason, the ones didn't get printed on the card. It said like 0 out of 0. Wouldn't that be ridiculous? All right, here we go. Refractor time, Riley Green. And Chrome time, autograph coming up. You need to find a superfractor. That's the only way it's going to happen. And your autograph is going to be a Burl Caraway base, or I guess just regular Chrome auto, no number on it. So that seals the deal for Mark. Alex, thank you very much. And thank you to everyone else in that box. Mark, you've taken home the first box thanks to the one of one printing plate of Petey Halpin. And you have a big old stack of cards here that I'm going to have to sleeve up and top load as well. All those autos we top loaded. Torkelson's will top load. And of course, your one of one, which ended up taking it home for you. We'll get that one top loaded as well. So congratulations on winning the entire first box. Next up, we're moving on to box number 2. Next super box. Let's see who we've got in this one. It's going to be Dean. Trevor says, how does this work with 4-packs sold? Thinking about getting one more spot. Well, here's what we've got. As of 9:05 when we started, this box has Dean, Richard, Jess, Adam, and Denny in it. Box number 3 at the outset just had Clinton and Jack. So if one person buys in, just your odds of winning that third box would be 1 in 3. And I wouldn't open all the packs. So the last 2 packs I would save and do something with them eventually. I don't know what I would do with them, but maybe I would put them into a face-off Friday or something like that. I'm going to go and check. It looks like we may have received another payment. I just want to make sure if we did or didn't for that third box. I got to keep an eye on it. No. So we're still at Clinton and Jack in the third box. Let's get into the second box right now and see what we can do. If anybody else would like to get into that third box, you can send over the payment. We'll add you to that one. All right, so here we go. First pack out of the box. This one, I'm going to move that back. It's going to, not Clinton, he's in the third box. It's going to Dean. So Dean, you're up. Let's see if spot number 1 produces another lucky card. That 9 was really lucky. I thought it was going to take it, but I guess if you can find a printing plate, you're in luck. Those printing plates don't show up all that often, as you know. We might have to open like 4 cases before we even find one of those on average. So you're going to be in the lead right now thanks to Ben Hernandez. However, the number is pretty high. 216 out of 499. We'll lay that down for the time being. And your best chance of taking the box is probably going to come out of the second pack here. We're just going to keep an eye out for Torkelson Chromes and Kerstad Chromes. Here's the papers. And now let's get into the bottom of the pack where the good stuff hides. All right, Dean hoping to find at least another... We haven't really found any low-numbered parallels. I guess the lowest parallel we've seen was it a green out of 99? Maybe we're due for a gold or a red. And I don't... You might not have a numbered card in here at all. I think we see the speckle, which aren't numbered. Let's see. So we start off here in this pack with our refractors, which are cool. We'll get those all sleeved up. And here's the chromes. Lots of nice names in here. Working our way towards that speckle. And it is going to be a Jack Blomgren, which is not numbered. We'll show you the back. And the autograph is going to be a Nick Bitsko, which also is not numbered. Just a regular base chrome auto. So, Dean, you've got your work cut out for you here. If you end up winning this, man, go play the lottery. The odds are not that great of a 216 ever winning, but... You know, crazy things have happened before, so we'll see. Our next pack number 2. Yeah, not a lot of Torques, Trevor. I agree. 0 Torkelsons in that entire first pack. I'm expecting maybe we'll just find a box with a whole bunch of Torkelsons hiding in there. Let's see if Richard can find any. Pack number 2. We got our papers coming out first. Petey Halpin. Trevor says, let's go get it. Let's find out. Whoa, look at this. I see a yellow. Could that possibly be a gold? Yes. Oh, look at that, Richard. That's tough. 2 out of 50. That's going to be tough for people to beat. So, Dean, thank you very much, but you've been eliminated. Now, Richard is looking pretty good. A gold 2 out of 50. The only thing that can beat that would be a 1 out of anything or something 2 out of 50 or less. So, Bryce Jarvis just gave you a really, really high percentage of winning, but we've seen it before, just in that first box. I thought that Jim had it with that 9, but you know what happens? Sometimes you're in for a surprise. We had that 1 of 1 printing plate in the first box, and we'll see what we can find in this one. They really love Jordan Balazovic. We'll go ahead and put that one in there. Trevor says, great Showdown boxes. Trevor, thank you very much. All right, so Richard, you're not even into your bottom stack yet, and you're looking pretty good. Let's see if we can find in your second row here. We have a George Kirby on top. As we get into, I'm trying to see. I think it looks like a speckle. I mean, it doesn't really matter. That 2 is going to be tough to beat. I mean, if you're going after a numbered card because you needed it, you would have a uphill climb right now, but you don't really need it because you got that 2. Trevor says you can get those diamond cards auto. They look nice. And look at that. There's a Torkelson. Yeah, they would look pretty nice, those diamond cards. I've only seen I don't know how many are in that diamond set. Torkelson Chrome. So Torkelson's starting to show up at least a little bit. Here comes a blue. Watch it be a 1 out of something. What's blue out of 150? Yep, 144 of 150 after the speckle. It's going to be a Dane Acker. Go ahead and get that one top loaded. But your card right now that people are going to have to beat, we've got to get the Kerstads sleeved up. Tough card to beat's Bryce Jarvis. It's going to be tough, but it can be done. Someone could find 1 out of 50 or a 1 out of 5 or a 1 of 1 or 1 out of 499 would even do it. That'd be a huge upset. Richard would be like, you've got to be kidding me if that happens. We find a 1 out of 499. All right, next up, pack number 3. This one's going to Jess Kelly, aka I think, is it Thomas? Let's see. I always just go by the names on the PayPal accounts just because it makes it easier to ship when it comes shipping time to find the addresses. All right, we'll start with the top. And away we go. By the way, thank you very much for spending your Saturday evening, at least a little part of it, with us. We got a blue coming up. It is going to be a 70 out of 150. Matthew Libator, who was traded for Randy Arizarena. There's the refractors. We'll sleeve those up also. And now let's just see if we can find some Torkelson or Kerstads in the chromes. And we can't. So that bottom pack is your best chance. There's a Kerstad first. We'll get that one sleeved up. Number 2 overall pick in the 2020 draft. Trevor says, thanks for doing it, man. Lots of fun. Thank you very much, Trevor. Really appreciate that. I figured this would be a cool idea. I'd like to do the Patreon-only videos, and I was like, you know what? What can I do? All right, Saturday Showdown. I'm going to make it Patreon-only, but it's probably going to be like 45 minutes long or whatever, 50 minutes long. So why don't we just do it live? It'll be fun. That way I can also interact with you guys at the same time rather than just me talking to my camera. Ryan says, great break. Thank you very much, man. I always think Gage Workman, as I'm flipping through the cards, is Spencer Torkelson. I have to do a double take a lot of the time. There's Torkelson. All right, so now, Jess, here's your big opportunity. Let's go and see. You do have 2 colorful cards right there. Ryan, the best way to get in touch with me is probably by email. I'm a little behind on emails, but if you don't get a response, just forward it again, and eventually I will see it. EricJ_100 is my email at yahoo.com. All right, let's see what we've got for you, Jess. It's going to be a Michael Toglia out of 116 blue. And, oh, man, that's close. Ian Seymour out of 250, a 13 out of 250. If not for that 2, probably that 13 would end up taking most boxes. So a nice Ian Seymour purple goes into Richard's pile as well, which means, Jess, that's your last shot. I don't think there's going to be a 1-of-1 printing plate with the paper. All the good stuff in the pack is always in the middle, so thank you very much. But you've been eliminated. Now it's time for Adam. Adam, you were the last person whose cards I was sleeving up before I came upstairs to start the live stream. You had a full box of jumbos. Let's see what we can find in your super pack. Trevor says, wow, great low numbers here. Yeah, how about that? The first box gets 1 with a 1, and now the second box could possibly be 1 with a 2. Maybe it'll be ended with a 1. You never know. We might find a 1 out of something in Adam's pack or Denny's pack. Let's see what we can find in here. All righty. Giving you a quick little preview. I don't know if I see any color in this top pack, but we'll check it out. Trevor says box 3 with the 3. Wouldn't that be something? Box 3 gets ended with a 3. So box 1 gets 1 with a 1 out of 1. Box 2 gets 1 with a 2 out of 50. What if Box Drew get one with a 3 out of something? Charles says, Jab's always pulling fire. Love these breaks. Thank you very much, Charles. Really appreciate the kind words. I'm trying to think what to do tomorrow. I guess I'll just talk out loud and kind of give you an idea of what I think we have coming up. So I did the high-end boombox tonight on the channel. I was pretty disappointed. I feel like the total value of those cards was like $3 for a $65 box or whatever. But you know that happens all the time with subscription boxes. You can't always hope that you're going to get a great box. I mean, for you guys, I want to find good stuff. But we've got the Platinum Boom Box. I haven't opened that one up, so I might do that tomorrow or maybe Monday. I also have a Grand Slam Card Collectors Club box to do. Again, maybe tomorrow, maybe Monday or Tuesday. I've got a really cool box. I don't know what it is. Last week on Mystery Box Monday, somebody sent me... I mean, a lot of people have been sending me their products that they're selling just because they know that I'll open them up and hopefully, you know, give them some business or whatever, which, you know, I'm fine with. Just unsolicited packages for Mystery Box Monday are, I wouldn't say pouring in, but they're coming in a couple each day. Today, I think I picked up 2 at the post office. But somebody last week sent me like 10 hot packs in a big, huge box. And I was like, this is probably going to take me like 20 minutes to go through by itself. So I put it aside, and it might, if it's good, it might end up being its own Mystery Box Monday all by itself, because it looked like they put a lot of time into it. There could be some amazing cards in there. So that's probably going to be our Mystery Box Monday this week. And I know Wednesday will be live again with our Stadium Club Chrome case break. And also we'll be doing a break of this product that you're seeing right now by the pack. It's $124.99 per pack, just because it's a little cheaper than this because I don't have to pay one shipping rate. I can just do one flat rate box, which would cost me like, I think at most $13 or whatever. Whereas with the other break, it's going to cost me probably at least, I don't even know, $5 to $8. I'm not sure if I'll be able to fit this in a first class package or not, but there's a nice Heston Kjerstad, and look at this. It's a Nick Gonzalez. He was the first overall pick of the Pittsburgh Pirates in 2020. His number is a 366 out of 499. A nice card right there. Samuel's in the house. What's up, man? And that's going to do it for Adam. So, Adam, thank you very much. Really appreciate that. I saw another comment pop up there. Ryan says, I can't find anything but 2020 Topps update. I'll tell you what I found, though. Here's a tip. Don't tell anybody else this. This is a secret. There's only 23 people in here, so I think I can let you know this. Don't tell anybody, because if this gets out, Topps might kind of change up the deal on us. These coupons right here, they're good for any Topps product. So, for example, anytime you see like a $20 blaster box, you can use this monster box right here. You can use that and get a blaster for $15. And especially if you go to self-checkout, it never gets flagged or whatever. Now, if you try to use a $5 off on like a 548 fat pack, it will get flagged, and they'll come over. Most of the time, the lady's just like, huh? Okay, yeah, $5 coupon, they just let you go. But I don't like bothering people, so I will use these on blaster boxes. You can use them on whatever. So if you do come across these, they are very useful. You can use the $2 ones on fat packs or whatever. Those Stadium Club Chrome blasters, you could have used that $5 off, and you could have gotten them for $15 each. So that's just a little tip. That's good with any Topps coupon. So it's not just those Chrome ones. If you have the Fire ones from the Target, what was it, the Chrome hangers or whatever at Target, they had ones for Fire for $2 and $5 off. Those would work. If you have any left over from like 2020, I think Series 1 had them in there for like $2 off or $1 off for like, it says like, use this coupon on 2020 Topps Series 2. You could use it on any Topps product. So go ahead and try that. Don't tell anybody though, otherwise it's going to screw it up for us. That's a hush-hush Patreon-only secret. All right, here we go. Denny, you're up next. And you're the last one in this. You got to beat Richard. Richard's 2. It's going to be tough, but it could happen. We'll see. I'm going to go ahead and get this stack of cards put in the 5,000 count box, awaiting sleeving or processing or whatever you want to call it. Sent out 125 packages today, by the way, everybody. I worked on the $26 tier. Actually, my daughter Olivia and I did, and we had some help from another little guy named Timmy, helped out with a whole bunch of packs as well. But 125 packages, all done and ready to go. Now, if you have breaks, I held those back because I'm not done processing all of them, sleeving them all up yet. So I'm going to try to get those done and in the mail hopefully by early next week. So right now I'm looking at 51 and 26 to people with breaks and getting those out. Here we go, Denny. Let's see what we can find for you. All right. Got to find a 1 of 1. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe there'll be a nice superfractor gold swirl in there. Or you could find a 2 out of 10 or a 2 out of 50. That would tie it up. Michael says, just put all mine in one shipment, 51 and 2 breaks. All right. What I do is I have them, appreciate that, Michael. I have them all, like say Denny ends up winning this. His nameplate will go on it, and then he goes on the D shelf. I have a whole bunch of different shelves. So when I do his Patreon pack, I just look up there and see if, you know, he has any breaks, and I put them in there. Let's see what we've got. Samuel says, Eric, if you have some time, I need some advice about equipment so I can start my channel. I would appreciate it. Samuel, thank you very much for the question. I mean, we've got time, right? Brennan Davis. I'll tell you what. I don't really use any equipment. I use my phone, which I'm on right now. It's the new iPhone 12 Pro, whatever it's called. It's the newest one. I had some issues with it, though, but it's apparently working well now. I haven't had many complaints recently. I guess I played around with the settings a little bit because I was having some focusing issues. Like the first video I ever filmed with it, it looked like for some people it was filmed on the face of the sun. It was so bright, but it's been okay since. I just use an iPhone. I use a tripod. My tripod's called UB Size, all one word, capital U, capital B, E, Size. It's called Tripod S. I don't know what that is. It's about, I don't know, if you kind of like stand it straight up, it'd be probably about 12 inches tall, and it has these little like bendy legs you can move around. That's all I use. That's it. And I have a laptop where I just, I upload the videos from my phone to YouTube using the YouTube app, and then I go into, I use my laptop just to kind of like type in the video description and do the thumbnail, which I usually just take a screenshot. So not that much. You don't really need expensive equipment to do your channel. But thanks for the question. Looking forward to watching some of your stuff once you get up and running. Let us know. All right, so Denny, here you go. Let's see what we've got. We've got some refractors in here. Patrick says, I have 3 extra Stadium Club Chrome Blasters today. If anyone's looking, that's a pretty nice one right there. Patrick with some 3 extra Chromes. Those are pretty nice. I was pleasantly surprised at our retail review that we had an autograph coming out of there. And we're going to have an autograph coming up right now for Denny. Let's see. First of all, you got a purple, and it is going to be a 180 out of 250. And your autograph, it's a 63 out of 499 Keith Colt. So that means that Richard, as expected, you've taken the box. We'll go through the rest of the cards just to officially play out the clock, so to speak. And that'll do it. Denny, thank you very much. Box number 2 has been decided by the number 2. So, Richard, congratulations. You're taking home all the cards from that box. Box number 1. The winning number was 1. Box number 2, the winning number was 2. Box number 3, could the winning number be 3? We'll find out right now. Dana says, hey, Jabs, I put my address in the last break PayPal purchase. Is that good enough? Yeah, that's good enough. What happens here, Daniel, is usually when somebody buys into a break and they have a Patreon package, I'll see your name on the card, like Richard Bailey, for example. And I'll literally go into my PayPal and I'll type Richard Bailey, and that's how I get your address. Unless you have like a package on Patreon, and then I'll just match up like your email addresses to make sure it's you. So we should be good. Thank you very much for sending that over. And Richard, thank you. So we're on to our 3rd box right now. This might be the final one of the night here. We're about at the 40-minute mark. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out on this Saturday Showdown. Right now, we only have 2 contestants in, so it's going to be Clinton versus Jack, and there's only going to be 2 packs. If anybody else would like to get in this right now, I'll double-check my PayPal to see if anybody else sent over a payment recently. And if anybody else wants another go at this a box of these, you can send over payment right now. You can let me know if you want me to hold up. If not, we'll get started here in a second. I got to log into my PayPal. It always takes like 10 seconds. All right, I don't see anybody else that is paid in. We got Denny. Wait a minute. We got Denny was the last one, and then we have Clinton, and then we have Jack. So Clinton versus Jack. Let's see what we can do for you two guys. You got a 1 in 2 chance. If anybody else pays in, you got to pay in now, because I think it'd be kind of unfair if we said, okay, you got a 50-50 chance, then somebody else. It's 119. Denny's in. All right, we'll wait for Denny. Denny's going to take number 3. It's 119, Samuel. And these boxes are about $550 a piece. So I think, what is it? After PayPal fees, it's 116. And then I'm figuring it's probably going to take probably at least a medium flat rate box. It's about $13 to ship this. So $550 box. Hopefully you guys can, only 5 packs per box. Let's see. Trevor says I'm in. All right, we've got some competition now. So that could be good for Clinton and Jack. Your odds go down a little bit, but that just means if you pull a really nice card, you're probably going to take the entire box. It's 119, Trevor. We'll take a minute and let these payments come in. I think we saw at least 2 people that wanted to get in this, and this will probably be our last one of the night. I see Denny's in. His payment just has come up. So Denny, you're in spot number 3. Get you officially added to this. We've got 3. Trevor said that he was going to get in here. I always hate that. I just put a dot on my finger with the Sharpie. Sometimes when I'm looking away, try to cap the Sharpie, I miss. And then I get a big dot on my finger. It looks like I haven't washed my hands in like a week. So Denny's in. I think Trevor said that he wanted a spot as well, and Samuel was thinking about it. I see that Trevor's payment has just come across the wire. Michael says that I can PayPal you. All right, Michael, do you want the last one? If you want it, you can send that over right now. It's the same as my email address, and I'm not on my laptop like I usually am that I can just type it in. So I'll write it out for you on a piece of paper, and we'll put it up that way. So here's my PayPal. Michael, it's Eric J, all one word, _ that's a killer. Some people miss that, and they're like, hey, I paid. You didn't get it. I'm like, no, you sure? Then they realize they didn't put that little underscore. I wish I would have never put that in there when I made this email address when I was like 16 years old. Then 100. I think what happened was Eric J was taken, or Eric, maybe my whole name was taken. I don't know, but this is what was recommended. Hey, Heather's got it. Heather's in the house. Hey, Heather. Heather is here moderating. Thank you very much, Heather. Heather and I had a nice day with Santa today, and we got to see Santa Claus. We took all the kiddos to see Santa, and man, he was a really good Santa Claus. It's the same one as last year, and he's got like a real beard. Christopher says, please check out on eBay C-Champ card pack. I'll have to check that out. C-Champ card pack. Michael says, I was trying to message Patrick with PayPal info. Sorry, Jabs. Oh, okay, so is anybody else taking the last spot or no? All right, well, we're going to have 1 pack left over. If anybody, I think, Samuel, what you're thinking about it. And Michael J says the flippers versus the collectors is brutal here in Oregon. It's like that everywhere, to tell you the truth. It's pretty tough. Samuel says, that's what I missed, the underscore. If you want to send it again, just cancel your first payment. It probably says pending or whatever. And if you want to send it over again, you can. Eric J _ 100, and then we'll get going. Clinton, Jack, Denny. Then we went and saw the lights today at a drive-through place called Overly's. What's it called, Heather? Like Overly's Christmas Wonderland or something like that. Thought we were being really smart taking 2 cars. So Heather and her kids hopped in my car. We had 8 people in there. And then, unfortunately, Heather parked and kind of got pinned in there in this lot. We thought we were going to be able to drop them off and be on our merry way. But how long did it take you to get out of there, Heather? I don't think I ever asked you that, but I'm glad that you made it out safe and sound. We got Clinton, Jack, Denny, and Trevor. I'm seeing if Samuel's... Sam, are you coming in this, or let me know for sure, because I'll hold up. Trevor, not yet. I haven't shipped your... I'll ship everything probably... Are you on the $51 tier? It'll probably be going out... I'm hoping by Monday. I'm going to be working on... After this break, I'm going to be working on probably breaks all night. Heather says, I was so lucky. I saw a worker right by my car, and he said, no problem, follow me and let us out. That's pretty nice. I thought for a second there you'd have to go through that whole big line again of traffic and have to sit there for at least another 15 minutes. I figured you'd kind of join the snake and get out at the other side. All right, I don't know if Samuel's getting in or not. You can let me know, Samuel, one way or the other. I'm just going to start this up. So I know Clinton, Jack, Denny, and Trevor are probably itching to get this underway, so let's go ahead and get it underway. Last box of the night. Clinton gets the first one. I'll keep an eye on that, Samuel, if the payment comes through. I know you might be working on it right now. So you got the first pack up. Let's move these other names off the screen. Clinton, you're up first. Best of luck to you. Let's see what we can find in this box. Will box number 3 be 1 with the 3? Box number 1 was 1 with the 1. Box number 2 was 1 with the 2. Trevor says Torque Auto would be pretty nice. Yeah, we opened enough of the Bowman Jumbos. I was hoping we'd find a Torkelson Auto in there. And look at that, a Pete Crow Armstrong surprise auto. Now, these autos are randomly just put in there as surprise to their first rounders. When they're on the All-American baseball team, we pulled an Austin Hendrick for Brian Z in the Jumbo draft break, but this one, unfortunately, I don't know if it's going to be numbered or not. Let's flip it over. You do have some numbers coming at you right here in the next card, though. It's not numbered, so it's unfortunately just, it's valued in this the same as a base card. However, he was the #1 overall pick for the Mets, so that's a great card, whoever ends up with that. And here we go. Your first number card is going to be an Addison Coffee. It's an 82 out of 250. And we have some chrome or some refractors in there, which we will get sleeved up. So that's going to be a bonus auto in this box. The first overall pick for the Mets. I'm not sure what that goes for. I'm going to guess at least $60, 60 to $70. I'm just kind of basing that off of what the Hendrick goes for. I know Hendrick was a higher pick. So the Hendrick was 62, but I figure maybe the Mets fans are a little more crazy over Pete Crow Armstrong. Looks like Trevor says $50, which isn't too bad. $50 bonus card. We'll take that one. So that's in the pot right now. We got Logan Allen. So, Clinton, let's check your bottom stack and see what it is. Ryan says, Real Muto back to Philly or a surprise team? It seems like the Phillies don't want to spend any money, so I don't think he goes back to Philly. I mean, we'll see what happens. Here's the bottom stack for you, Clinton. Let's see what we can find. You're going to have another color coming up. It's going to be a purple. Got a couple refractors right there. And here are all of your chrome cards, which they are technically your cards right now because you're winning. No one else has knocked you out of that top spot yet. Your purple is going to be, unfortunately, a 223 out of 250. 223 out of 250. Samuel says, what the heck? Are you having some issue there? Says, my internet is gateway loop corrupted. I don't know much about tech at all. I'm not sure what that means. Hopefully you can get it sorted out. That last spot, well, I'll check it out once we get to that last spot and see if the payment came through or not. Otherwise, it'll probably just be put up on the shelf, and eventually we'll do something with it, whether it be a Face-Off Friday pack edition, or we'll see. Jack is up next. He's got the second pack. I hope you can get it figured out. Who knows? There might be a nice low-numbered card in that last pack that could end up taking home everything. All right, Jack, you're up. Best of luck to you. The card to beat is 82 for Clinton. So if you find anything with the gold, you're automatically in the lead. You're taking over control here. Gold would be out of 50. And I don't see any color in this off the bat. They're all flipped around here. Let's go. Let's double check, though. You never know. Take a look at all the paper. And now they're going to flip around the other way, so I'll do the same thing. It'll make it easier when it comes sleeving time if they're all going the same way. Here's our refractors. Nice Zach Veen, who's #1 pick of the Rockies. Riley Green. And it's chrome time. Shea Langoliers. Bobby Witt Jr., nice one right there. Joe Ryan. And looks like anything numbered is going to have to come from the bottom of the pack for Mr. Jack Holland. I'll go ahead and put these in the third spot of the 5,000 count box and see what we've got coming up next. Autograph's going to be in here. This will actually be our third autograph of this box already. Got a J.J. Goss on the back. Got a Burl Caraway on the front. And we've got some refractors coming up. There's a Dominguez. I think I've been sleeving his paper card. I don't know what that's worth. Probably not too much since it's on his first Bowman. Samuel says he's going to reboot and try to send over the payment again. Okay. Hopefully it's not one of those computers like mine. Well, I still have a desktop that I think is from 2006 or 2007 over there. It takes like 10 minutes to boot up. I should probably just throw it in the trash. It still has Windows 7 on it, and I rarely ever use it except for printing labels. But I guess it gets the job done for that. Here's our chromes. And, oh man, you might not have a numbered card at all, Jack. Christian Chamberlain. No numbered card in there, unfortunately. So the second pack doesn't produce anything, unfortunately, for Jack. So, Jack, thank you very much, but you've been eliminated. Next up, we have Denny K with spot number 3. Let's grab the next pack out of here. Let's see what we can find in this bad boy. Best of luck to you, Denny. Denny was in box number, what was it? Were you number 1? Going for his second round. Let's see if this can be lucky. Well, look at that. You have a blue. He was in box number 2. Okay. I knew you were somewhere in there. Let's see what we can find. We'll get that Dominguez sleeved up. And here we go. 470 out of 499. What if an 82 ends up winning this box? You're sitting pretty good right now, Clinton. You only have to get through a pack and a half, and you're going to take home 4/5 of a box unless that last payment gets sent over. Samuel's still working on it. I had to reboot his computer. That would be a pretty big upset. There's Pete Crow Armstrong, Austin Hendrick in there. A nice Burl Caraway diamond card. And I don't think we've seen a Torkelson in this box yet. We're about due for one of those. The #1 overall pick. Here's the bottom pack. This is what's going to end up making it or breaking it for Denny. I know he's really hoping he can see some color. There's your cross section. Oh, I see color. You have a shot, Denny. Here we go. Let's check out the paper and the refractors and the chromes. And it looks like it's going to be a blue. So I would say, what are the blues out of? Are the blues out of 150? I should know this by now after opening so many of these. So you've got roughly, I don't know, 50-50 chance if it's out of 150. Ryan says opening cards is very exciting. Yes, it is, especially when it's high stakes like this. Denny, if it's out of 150, you got a good shot here of taking these home. Let's see. It is going to be out of 150. Somebody said there it is. There it is, out of 150. Could it be a Pete Crow Armstrong? Samuel, just send it over to me directly using this. I can't really type an invoice right now. But Eric J _100. Just go to PayPal, go to send. Type in that email address, Eric J, all one word, _100 at yahoo.com. And here we go. Denny's like, come on, just show me. All right, it is something 6. Oh, Denny, 136 out of 150. It's a very, very high number. So that's going to mean Clinton hangs on. But I think you have a refractor auto here. Heather's got it for you right there too, Samuel. Thank you very much, Heather. I think you have a refractor auto. Those refractor autos out of 499. You've got another chance. But look at that, 448 out of 499. So You had 2 opportunities there. Unfortunately, they were very, very high numbers. So, Clinton, you are surviving. Again, I thought for sure, I was like, okay, we'll just put that up there to be a placeholder. I didn't think that an 82 would end up taking the box, but it might. Trevor's going to try to knock you off, though, and Samuel's still working on trying to get his computer fixed. I'll let you know if we're going to have Samuel in here or not. All right, here we go. Pack number 4. Trevor, let's see if you end up taking it. Let's pull that pack out. Could this be the last pack that we do in this live stream? I still don't see it from you, Samuel. I'm going to have to probably call time here pretty soon, man. I'll tell you what, Samuel, I'll give you till we get to the end of this pack, and if we don't have payment, I'm going to have to call time. The end of the first pack. And then whoever ends up with it, either Clinton or Trevor, will end up taking home everything. All right, so I think it's only fair to them since they're watching. I know you're having some computer issues, but there'll be more of these Saturday Showdowns. So first card up is an Alec Thomas, 132 out of 499. So, Trevor, that's not going to get it done. That wasn't Torque. It looked like, I always think that's Torkelson, but that's Gage Workman on top. I do the same thing all the time. They have a very similar kind of like follow-through stance. There's a Jason Dominguez. I can't tell you how many times that I've done that, Trevor, where I have to I pause like briefly. I'm like, nope, that's just Gage Workman again. I wish it was Torkelson on top. People said that's like a $25, $30 card. Here's the rest of the base. All right, so here we go. This is the last chance for you, Trevor. I'm also going to check one final time if Samuel's payment came over. Otherwise, Samuel, please just save it for maybe next time. I feel like we need to know right now if there's going to be a 5th spot for Trevor's sake. And yeah, that's it. So Samuel, keep that payment. It's going to be Clinton versus Trevor. So we're done. Clinton versus Trevor. This is it. Last pack of the night. Thank you very much, everybody, for being here. The 30 of you guys that have tuned in here on Patreon. I really appreciate it. And I appreciate your support on Patreon. Thank you very much. All right, here we go. Right now, the number is 82. That's a very, very high number. 82. Trevor, that's going to be surprising if that ends up taking. Now, you might not have a single parallel in here, and Clinton's going to walk out of here with an 82. And the championship. Oh, look at that. Does he have a gold? I think he may have a gold in here. I'm not sure. We'll find out right now. Gold would automatically disqualify Clinton because golds are out of 50. So let's see. Yeah, 82 is the number. Samuel, I already called it, though, so I feel like I can't do the last pack now. If you want it, Samuel, I can open the pack and just for fun, and you can have all the cards from it, but I just feel like it's unfair to the other folks. A Spencer Torkelson, nice one right there. We'll get that one taken care of. Got some refractors here. And here we go. The chromes. Oh, you got a green in here. Maybe it was a green I saw. I thought I saw gold. I can't be that colorblind. All right, so the green, it is, look at that. It is out of 99. It is a 16 of 99, which means, Trevor, you're taking home everything. Clinton, thank you very much. You almost had it, and there was a gold in there either, so you would have won either way there. 43 out of 50. So, Trevor, congratulations. You got all of these packs. Now, Samuel, you said you sent over a payment after I said we're calling it. If you want that last pack, I'll give it to you, and you'll get all the contents of that pack. 16 out of 99 would be tough anyway. And, Samuel, I still don't see it. I just double-checked it. Never came through. So, if anybody else wants to add on that... Are you sure you put the underscore in there, Samuel? Because I can show you right now. I keep refreshing and refreshing and refreshing. Here's what I'm looking at. I see the completed. We've got our pendings up here, which are some e-checks that came through. But there's no sign of you on here. These were the most recent ones. So you might want to double check that. We didn't get it though. If anybody else wants that last pack, you can claim it now. You'll get all the cards from it. Otherwise, Samuel, that's not the way it works. I'll send you I don't, once the breaks start, I no longer send invoices. I'll tell you what, to make it easier, I'll send you an invoice right now in case if you want it, we'll do it for you. Just give me a second to type it up. This will be for one pack. You'll get all the cards from that pack. One pack of Bowman Super. All right, I just copied and pasted your email address. And if we want to do it for fun to see if you would have ended up with it, that's fine. Either way, you're going to get all the cards from the pack if you end up taking it. Who was the gold? Let me double check. The gold was a Sammy Infante first Bowman, so that's pretty nice. Anytime you find a position player or a first Bowman, it's always a nice, thing because usually they have more value long term. And then we've got the last pack down there for Samuel. I sent you the invoice for it. Watch him get like a 1 of 1, but that would be good. Either way, you're taking home all the cards if you want them because the Saturday Showdown portion is done. But it'd be nice to finish off the box. Otherwise, that pack would go in probably up against a face-off Friday at some point. Maybe put it up against a let's see, it's $120 pack. I'd probably have to put that up against what else is $120? Probably a blaster box of 2018 update, which might, I think those are like $150 now. Maybe against what else is $120 per pack? I'm trying to even think. Maybe like a mini box of something, like a mini box of Topps, or not Topps Chrome, Bowman Chrome or something like that. Or like maybe a gold label box. Charles says, just put that in my $51 Patreon package. Yeah, that would be a pretty nice find in a Patreon package. I don't even think I could fit that into one of those 400 count boxes that I usually send them in. All right, Samuel, did you get the invoice? I sent it over, and it says it was not paid yet. We'll hang out here for, I don't know, another minute or so, and if it comes through, that's great. Now, if Samuel, if for some reason you end up paying like a few minutes after I end the live stream, then I'll just take your pack and I can open it in the Bowman Super draft break that we're doing on Wednesday. So our next live stream is going to be Wednesday. It's going to be this same product by the pack. And it won't be Saturday Showdown style. You'll get all the cards in your pack. Hopefully somebody finally finds a Torkel Sonata. We haven't found one yet. Samuel says, I'm looking for the email. I just sent it out. Let me show you. I sent you it says pending. See that right there? I'll send you a reminder. It went to your email address, the SSSINGH8241. It should have come up. Maybe, I don't know. Do PayPal invoices go to junk mail or stuff like that? I'm not sure. Charles says, you're going to get hit by the nor'easter Wednesday, Jabs. Well, I was looking at the weather for the next 10 days. I would like to do that to see, there's going to be a nice day coming up. And I saw Wednesday, we have a 70% chance of snow, high of 30 degrees. So it looks like we are going to get probably at least a couple inches. I'm hoping we don't, but we probably will. It doesn't really matter that much because we're just working from home right now. So my school, we've been off since before Thanksgiving. We were off all of September, all of October. We weren't off, but we were teaching from home. We went back to school in November for about 2 weeks, and then everything went south again here in Pennsylvania, and now we're off again until almost the end of January at the very earliest. And here in Pennsylvania, the governor has shut down a bunch of places again. There's no more indoor dining at all. You can't even go out to eat anymore. And Heather and I were kind of bummed out because we went out to eat last night, and we had we had a dinner that Heather wasn't a big fan of. She got a half Italian hoagie, and Olivia also got a half Italian hoagie. So Heather's like, what they did is they literally just made one hoagie and then ripped it in half with their hands because you could line it up and the pieces fit together perfectly. And she was expecting it to be like a 6-inch Italian hoagie, but it was like half of that. So she was starving. So she wasn't too happy with her final indoor restaurant meal, and I don't blame her. So I think she was thinking about maybe going out to West Virginia tomorrow to go out to eat. We'll see what happens with that. I think West Virginia still is open for business. Samuel, I still don't see it. So it just says request sent. There's no payment that ever came through. Let me just show you what I'm looking at once more, just so you believe me. You can see it says pending, my invoice to you. It's still not paid. And here's the completed ones, the paid ones like Trevor, Denny, and Clinton. It has not come through yet. So Charles says, yeah, here in West Virginia, we're still open. Yeah, West Virginia, very red state. So I don't think you guys are probably going to be closing up anytime soon. So we'll just, Heather and I will probably make multiple trips to you guys because we do like to go out to eat a lot. I mean, yeah, we mask up and everything and we're safe. And Trevor says, don't forget to put your name on one of those top stadium club boxes. Thanks for the Lewis one of them. Trevor, you're gonna have to call it, because I feel like if I put my name on something and I end up getting something really big in there, I'm gonna feel awful. By the way, if I pull something worth like $1,000 or more or something like that, I feel like I can't accept it, man. I'll tell you what though, that's a very generous gift. I'm pretty excited. I'll probably take it aside and maybe try to complete the set with it. But if you, I just, what if I find like a Luis Robert Superfractor, man? I feel like I have to give that back to you. But I really appreciate that. If you want to give me a box to open for the PC, just let me know which one you want, and I'll graciously accept it. I really appreciate that. So Samuel, we've been here hanging out here for a while, which has been cool, but the payment still has never come through. So I'm going to go ahead and end this. If it does come through a little bit later on tonight or whatever, we'll put you in the Wednesday break. How's that? One more time just to show you. I hit the refresh button here in PayPal. It is refreshing right now. It's refreshing. It's still refreshing, and it's refreshed. And you can see completed, nothing new. And your name just disappeared off the... what happened? You're no longer pending. And you're also no longer down there, so I'm going to double check what happened. I got the confirmation, and what the heck is going on here, Samuel? We can do this. I just typed your name right now. We can do this right now since it's not like we don't have like 500 people getting all annoyed at me. See, I typed your name. This is what I have. I don't have a payment for you. The most recent one was December 9th for the Bowman Draft Jumbos. So I don't know what's going on, but like I said, we'll get you in at the, I guess, the next round of Bowman Draft, which will be Wednesday, if it ends up coming up whenever. I'll put that pack with your name on it, and we'll save it for then. So that's going to be it for tonight. Thank you very much for hanging out, everybody, for the last... I don't know, hour and 8 minutes. I really appreciate that. Thanks for your participation in the Saturday Showdown. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Bobby says, have a great rest of your weekend. You too, man. I really appreciate that. And Trevor says, okay, just take it for the PC, man. Thanks for all the fun. Thank you, Trevor. Really appreciate that. I'll try to have your cards in the mail by Monday. And you'll get a tracking notification from Stamps when I print out your shipping label. And Charles, thank you very much. Michael, thank you very much. Everybody else, thank you very much. Ryan says, have a great night. You too, man. Really appreciate you guys hanging out here tonight. Hope you guys have a great rest of your evening. And I'll see you all tomorrow with probably a subscription box, maybe the Boom Box Platinum Edition, which is the $100 box. Maybe we'll get lucky and find some autographs, I hope. So have a great rest of your Saturday night and a great rest of your weekend. And I'll see you all tomorrow. Good night, everybody.